Stress is everywhere, it's a huge part of life and pretty unavoidable too. How does it happen? Effectively, stress is all about not having the resources to resolve the problem. So for example, we get stressed out because we don't have enough time. Maybe we don't have enough money, maybe we don't have the childcare, maybe we don't have the opportunities. Stress is just about the lack of resources and the lack of time. Now, there are different kinds of stress. Would you believe that there's a positive stress that you can experience? How about that? Positive stress is things like getting a new house. You're really happy that you've got the new house, but then there are the pressures of moving, the paperwork, and other things that can become quite stressful. Positive stress is also having a baby. It's getting a new job and the challenges of fitting in, learning, becoming a part of a new team. That's positive because it will have a positive outcome. It's something that we desire to have. Negative stress, on the other hand, is an unexpected relationship coming to an end, like a divorce. It could also be losing a home, an eviction. Excessive stress can cause physical and mental health problems. So you can have tummy aches, physical symptoms on the skin breakouts, acne, rashes. You can have physical hair loss, types of alopecia can be caused by stress. There are just so many endless symptoms, there really are. There is depression that can be brought on, as well as just feeling like you want to isolate yourself, wanting to be alone. A myriad of problems happen with stress, but I would love to share with you some strategies to help us to get through it, because I feel that when you have a strategy and you face a stressful time and you begin to bring that strategy into play, it can make things a whole lot better. I'm going to share with you a stress management plan. A good stress management plan is going to be realistic and is going to help you to resolve. One of the first things we need to do when we're stressed is to find something to release the stress. There's a place where initially we may be able to alleviate a lot of our early stresses. So it's really good for us to have a habit, a pastime, or something to do. Exercise is wonderful for relieving stress. Getting out, walking, speaking to someone. Find what relieves your stress. You probably have a habit that is something that makes you happy. That's going to put you in a good position with regard to overcoming stress at a time when it's coming towards you. What you need to do is put some distance between the two of you, some distance between you and the stress. Tip 1 is to list the things that trigger you. What are your triggers? What are the things that make you stressed out? Just write a list of the triggers, the things that cause you to feel stressed. That's step 1. Step 2, list your responses. How do you act when you're faced with stress? How do you respond to it? Do you have physical or psychological symptoms? Write them down. The next step is to list everything that's bothering you, absolutely everything. Nothing is too trivial. If it's an annoyance to you, if it's something that you're concerned about, write it in a list. When you've done that, cross out the things you cannot control. There is a place where we have to admit we can't control everything. There are some things that are just outside of the remit right now. Cross out the things you cannot control, and then have a look at the things you can control and begin strategizing. What is it you can do in order to resolve and make those situations better? My 4th tip is to keep a positive mindset. Be realistic about what you can do, but stay positive as you work through the list of things that you have circled, because you can control them. Be positive, remain optimistic, remain hopeful. Don't always take no for an answer. My next tip is to list your self-care activities that relax you. Remember, not planning, should I say, is planning to fail, so plan. In addition, what I really want to say is, remember where stress came from. It's part of the evolutionary procedure. It's part of what used to protect us and keep us safe. You know, it used to allow us to run faster from a predator or something we were afraid of. It would allow us to think quickly, maybe to freeze, or if we needed to fight, because we have those 3 responses: fight, flight, freeze. If we needed to fight, it would give us extra strength in the battle that was up ahead. So stress was at one point a positive thing, and it can still be positive in some respects, so long as we exercise control and don't allow long-term stress to damage us or to make us unwell. All the best in your stress journey. Bye for now.